Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we will be revealing some things that we expect in Ragnarok Season 3. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch the incredible videos that we upload on this channel. Ragnarok is an extravagant show that everyone sees on Netflix. Thank You, too, is smarter to address the Norse folklore. Disregarding drawing the Norse divine beings and their adversaries only as antiquated jobs that have been busy for quite a while, the show supplements a resurrection bend to the straightforward statement. This licenses Ragnarok to be a local model story of sorts, where youthful Magne, David Stakston, handles his essence that he is the thunder god Thor. With his recently found strength, he needs to stop the world's finish by confirming the old Goliaths that attempt to set off an environmental change, Ragnarok, and personate themselves as a rich human family. The Norse Netflix show isn't constrained regarding dispatching the most recent things of secret and disarray in the plot, and at that point, Ragnarok the second season closes. The minuscule town of Edda is gathering with the fanciful animals on Thump Course. As of now, every one of the observers needs is a Season 3 that sees how the fight amid the divine beings and their foes disentangle. The underlying 2 seasons of Ragnarok have both been even-handedly little and sweet, simply just 6 noteworthy scenes each. I dare say this would likewise be placed into the Ragnarok Season 3, so you can consider how long its creation would last by viewing the streaming dates of the earlier seasons. From the main season was uncovered on 31st of January 2020, and the second season fell on the 27th of May 2021. It is certainly great to expect Ragnarok third season whenever in the last 50% of 2022. Believing that, unquestionably, that Netflix gives a green sign to it. Netflix is still there to legitimately restart Ragnarok Season 3, so as it roosts, the predetermination of the show is somewhat dubious. Ragnarok Season 1 generally manages Magne's enlivening forces and his battles against the Jutal family, while Season 2 turns up the warmth by acquainting watchers with an entire host of different rebirths of Norse divine beings. It likewise affirms that Magne's relatives, Loritz, is surely the encapsulation of Loki, the comedian. Maybe definitely, the sophomore season's finale closes with kin in full struggle, as Magne double-crosses Loritz's trust, and the last intrigues discharge the lethal Jormungandr, the Thor-killing world snake. Expecting that Season 3 will take cues from its archetype and start right where the completion of Ragnarok Season 2 remains, Magne and the other resurrected divine beings are most likely in a tough situation, even with their conceivable collusion with Saxa. Not exclusively are the excess just as damaging as could be expected. However, Loritz is currently immovably in the counter-Magne camp, and his deadly tapeworm is now wandering indiscriminately. Indeed, even without considering every one of the inescapable new dangers, it's likely safe to say that Ragnarok Season 3 will be an undeniably hazardous one for the heroes. Netflix's Ragnarok truly pushed Magne in Season 2 as he grappled with the choice of attempting to saddle his forces as Thor, aggravated the way that Vidar was the dad of his half-brother, Loki Loritz. Regardless, Magne controlled through and started collecting his group of divine beings. However, while he had long last got Mjolnir as the season finished, the Jutal family plotted as well. All things considered, how about we separate what Season 3 can offer from these strings? Here are some of the things we might get to see soon on Ragnarok. Saxa's real intentions. Magne was hoodwinked by Saxa into sex, with Vidar's girl despoiling and diverting him so he wouldn't get to Loki as Fjord and Ran beat him silly. They were getting payback for Vidar's passing. However, the thing is, Saxa does truly care deeply about Magne. Season 2 can analyze whether she truly needs to turn into a partner and work with him to bring her sibling and mother down. She needs to ruin their organization and divert its anything but a natural dread into something positive after tax avoidance and contamination. Magne may consider this to be a reasonable move, as Saxa thoroughly understands the Goliaths and weapons and is exhausted from their evil past. Nevertheless, she could be deceiving him once more, with the theory that she may get pregnant with Thor's child and use its anything but a weapon down the line to unite her domain and guarantee no divine beings or monsters are alive to challenge her. She constantly needed the realm to herself and was glad Vidar got killed. The way she's harsh that Fjord returned and usurped her as well shows her being significantly really scheming. The rise of Loki. Loki finished the season by cooperating with Ran and Fjord to deliver the Midgard serpent into the Edda Lake. However much they have him cornered, he has a psychological bond with this youngster, so he can generally be preparing it to buck prediction and turn on the monsters. While he might be helping Magne, there's likewise the possibility he sells out too, as Odin showed Loki out of their group. We can see this untouchable in Loki needing all monsters, and divine beings went so he can utilize the snake to govern Edda and afterward the world. He was upset when Vidar passed on as they got to know one another after their mother, Turid, uncovered reality, so it'll descend to Loki's viewpoint on the family. He even infused Odin's blood into himself, so the force it brings may additionally adjust his psychological state. He's unfortunately made some sweltering memories discovering love in the wake of coming out, so this could see Loki tolerating his malevolent predetermination, as opposed to the mankind Loritz's side advertised. Loki got tied up with It's anything but some time, yet after Magne deceived him into acquiring Vidar's vital to manufacture his sled, he got pissed, and this could be the reason he advanced into the prankster come Season 2. Hard and fast war. Season 3 necessitates kicking Odin's group into the next gear so that they will prepare. The omniscient god has Freya ready, yet she's working out her forces of controlling personalities. He has Tyr too, yet this divine force of war needs a great deal of work in a fight. Halvor, the little person, is with them as well, so in any event, Odin has numbers to get more divine beings, magicians, and weapons. Signy thinks about Thor's fight too, so with the hypothesis that she's Sif, fans are anxious to see Heimdall, Balder, and the Warriors 3 sign up. It will not be simple, however, as Fjord has embraced being Vidar's replacement entirely. He and his mother have countless such weapons, from clubs to lances to bow and bolts, and on the off chance that they degenerate the snake, it'll be the end times. They may even follow different Goliaths throughout the planet and search out new weapons as they were terrified watching Magne in full control of Mjolnir. They know Saxa's against them as well, so they should get even the odds. Vidar previously indicated that he left possibility gauges if he at any point passed, not simply to guarantee Rand could carry on the family, however, that Fjord would turn into a definitive pioneer. In that capacity, Season 2 can see the mother-child pair become more ferocious than any other time. The complicated romances are there. Ragnarok had a great deal to address on this front, as Geir left town, trusting Fjord would accompany her, following her father's self-destruction. She could get back intensely as he kicked the bucket because of harm from Vidar's organization, so realizing Fjord is running their boat will have her angered. It could scrounge up a triangle with Fjord and Magne once more, as Magne didn't tell her his mystery and that he cherished her. He'll likewise have Signy and Saxa to manage, as both appear to be enamored with him, yet they do have ulterior thought processes. Tyr and Freya have a sentiment that Odin may need to be checked, just as he'll be about obligation first. Finally, Loki should figure out what's happening with his smash, Jens, after discovering him with another person, while Turid is into their teacher, somebody who thoroughly understands Norse folklore. Seeing as Loki and Thor are investigating their Norse legacy, these sentiments will all assume key parts pushing ahead as their feelings are attached to how they manage their forces. With this load of bends occurring, they could be the impetus for the siblings, seeing adoration surrounding them, to accept one another and become defenders once more. Magne never disposed of Loritz, so it'll be more on him to relinquish the disdain that Loki brings. So that's all about the upcoming season of our favorite show, Ragnarok. Are you excited? With this, we have come to the end of our video. Hope you had fun watching it, stay subscribed, and stay tuned to this channel to watch more videos like this.